I'm doing another urban island. Hello, it's me. Do y'all know who I am? Do y'all recognize my face? It's only been a week since I've uploaded, but like it feels like a very long time since my last video. I know I didn't upload on Sunday. I'm sorry for that. I had COVID. I shouldn't laugh about that, but like, yeah, I was pretty sick for the last few weeks. That's why I wasn't showing my face. That's why my voice probably sounded weird, even though nobody clocked it. And I am better now. I'm back to normal 100% since Sunday. So like, I've been normal. I've been fine. My lungs feel like shit. I'm always out of breath. It's always been like that, honestly. I have asthma. So like, we're just back to normal. We're back today. We're finally starting off decorating my new island. I've had this island for a month and I have not even started decorating, but we're gonna get into that today. Before that, really quick, I should let y'all know, Biscuit, our good boy Biscuit, he has finally moved on to the island. I've scanned him in enough times. He's on the island, but because of that, I did have to kick out a previous villager that lived on Blue, and that was a wild journey. If you follow me on Twitter, which by the way, follow me on Twitter, you'll get early access to all my thoughts. You probably know where I'm going with this, so I'm just gonna let that shit roll and we're just gonna get right into it. Everybody, I need to make it very clear right now that this segment of the video is weird. I have to kick out a villager from Blue, and so that's what's gonna happen. If you follow me on Twitter, which by the way, follow me on Twitter. This is my Twitter. Go follow it. It's very fun. You would know that I recently tweeted out that I needed y'all's help to kick out a villager because I didn't know who I wanted to kick out. So I decided, let's leave it up to you. That way, if a fan fave goes home, it's not my fault. It's your fault. So that's what happened. We had an entire little Google form thing going on, basically categorized all my villagers into little sections, and y'all had to vote for who to stay. Frang, Fret, and Bubbles, on the other hand, they were safe from elimination because I knew for sure that I did not want to kick those three out. Here we go. Round one. It was between Quinn versus Bam. They, duked it out in a little lip sync battle, and the results were in. And in the end, the first queen who was saved from elimination was Quinn. Shout out to Quinn. Shantae, you stay. You're safe to slay another day. Go off. Here's the results. As you can see, Quinn basically annihilated the competition. And yeah, y'all basically love Quinn. Good for y'all. Next up, we had a bit of a three-way. This is Flora, Dora, and Filbert. Obviously, as you can tell, it's going in the order that they moved onto the island. Here we have a three-way lip sync for your life. It was wild. It was intense. Everybody was duking it out. And at the end of the day, the queen to Shantae and slay another day was Flora. Slay. As you can see, the competition between Filbert and Flora was very, very stiff, but at the end of the day, Flora remained victorious and Dora was just there. Final round of the first part was between Keaton and Gigi. This one was very, very intense. No, it wasn't. Gigi won. Obviously, Gigi fucking devoured the competition because stan Gigi good for clear skin. So true, so true. So now we're on round two. It's basically everybody who was eliminated. They're voting it off once again, as you can see. First round, this time it was alphabetical order. So this time it was Bam versus Dora for the first round. They duked it out. Everybody put their votes in. And at the end of the day, the queen that remained victorious was Bam. This time it was Bam's turn to annihilate the competition, and as you can see, it's not looking good for Dora right now. So this is the next round, the last round. I just realized that Filbert is sitting down in his photo, and I think that is so adorable. It's Keaton versus Filbert. The two of them duking it out once again. Y'all voted. I wonder who was saved between Keaton and Filbert. Oh, look at that. It was Filbert. Are we surprised? Anyways, it was the final round and shit was about to get intense. It was down to the bottom two, Dora and Keaton. Between these two, both of whom basically were murdered every single round. They were both annihilated from the people that they were up against, and now it came down to the final round. This round of votes was intense. It was wild. So many of y'all voted, and at the end of the day, only one queen was safe from elimination, and that queen was Keaton. It came close, but sadly, that means that Dora has to sashay away from the island. To any Dora stan, you can't get mad at me because this wasn't my doing. This was all of yours doing, so y'all can fight it out in the comments. But yeah, R.I.P. Dora. It was nice having her on the island while she lasted. Oh my fucking god, it's raining. Anyways, yeah, so with that all out of the way, as you can see, the fuck is this? Where the fuck is Filbert? Wait. There's so much going on here. Okay, we'll get back to this. Biscuit has replaced Dora, but okay, I know Filbert asked me to move out. I have proof. Like he asked me to move out. Did I tell him to leave? I'm gonna be honest. I closed my eyes and I just went, but I swear I'm gonna I kicked him out. I kicked him out. Oh my god. Oh my god. Back to this bitch. Again, follow me on Twitter. You'll get access to my thoughts. Did I not say that Dora is the yassified Samson? This is Dora. No. That is fucking Dora. Where's this boy? Dora's back on the island. She came back in a disguise and she's now here as you. Who the fuck are you? Do you live on this island too? I'm Samson. I moved here from Clown Town. Whose Samson is this? Clown Town? How fitting. Whose Samson is this? Why are they? Clown Town is where I should be living. What the fuck? Can we trade places? Sports are my life. Oh god, he's gonna be an enemy. At least his house is cute. He is literally Dora. Do y'all remember how Dora looks? Dora's putting on a disguise. Dora took off her makeup. This is Dora without makeup. Samson is literally Dora without makeup. So I guess now we have 2 new residents on the island. I am so sorry to the Filbert stands. I'm not over the fact that Dora is literally back on the island. She got voted off the island, as we saw. And obviously she was probably bitter about it. So as soon as she heard, you know damn well, as soon as she heard that there was a vacant spot, she came running back. But Miss Dora's sneaky. I can't. What an amazing way to start the video. Here we go. Our current 10 villagers of blue. I feel like this is the quickest I've ever had like villagers move out. The fact that we've already had like 3 villagers move off the island, that is so wild. And speaking of wild, here we have this girl over here with the matching set, Miss Bubbles. We'll get into what Miss Bubbles has been doing because it's a lot. But for now though, here it is. Here's what I've been doing so far. And I feel like now we're just gonna like, I don't even know, how am I supposed to go from what I just went through to like what I'm planning on doing today? I want to just like work on the island and shit, but like, oh my god, look, it's Miss Flora and she's hanging out by Quinn's house while Quinn's still sleeping. Is she watching her? She was definitely watching her sleep through the window. Flora. I was like way into this walk, but then it started to get boring. But then I found you and it's fab again. Don't lie to me, Miss Flora. You know damn well what you were doing. Own up to it. It's okay. You know, like I don't want to start decorating just yet because we saw what the fuck happened. You know, we have so much shit in my pockets. Gotta like go to Harv's real quick and just like, I have to customize all these items. These are not the colors of the items that I want. You know, some of these are right. Some of these are fine, but like you get the gist. I hope y'all get the gist. Oh my god. Here we are on Harv's Island. I used to complain being like, oh, what was the point of Tortimer? But Tortimer being on the island now is great because I have so much shit I need to customize and obviously I don't have enough pocket space. So shout out to Tortimer for his very, very useful storage shed. Anyways, I need to talk to you because I need to customize some items. And like while we're at that, I mean, I guess like I could start talking what I'm exactly like planning on doing with this island as a whole, because I feel like y'all are curious. I know you are. The overall design that I'm planning with this island, obviously we're gonna keep it very much what I've been doing. You know, the whole like abandoned, urban, overgrown, slay vibes. You know, normally with the abandoned vibe, you have like a very dingy color scheme, you know, lots of browns, lots of dark greens, lots of grays. And obviously I'm still gonna do that because that color scheme is great. But I really want to try to like add some more color to the whole thing, you know? Like, yes, obviously I'm still doing lots of grays and greens and dinginess, but there's so many items in the game that work really well with the abandoned vibe. A lot of those items come in very fun colors. I just want to be a gay. I just want it to be really gay, you know? Like when you think colorful, you think gay. So basically like what I'm trying to say is I just want this abandoned island to be gay. We're gonna yassify it. I'm kidding. I don't know. Like I've seen people do it before. Like there's AJ Crossing who had like an abandoned kid core island. It's a really cool island. Also, you know, kidcore in general. Froggy Crossing, if you're watching this. Hey, Oomph, how you doing? Don't you love it when your fave supports your other fave? No, honestly, like, kidcore is fun. I don't want to do like kidcore, but like maybe like kidcore elements to the island. Maybe, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out. But like basically for now, it's what I normally do, but just make it extra colorful. Like that's like the best way to sum it up. Like I have all these storefronts. You know, normally I was just gonna use like the browns, but I think I'm gonna use like, I guess the yellow's fine. We can do the yellow. What's like a good color that matches the yellow though? I guess like we can go the green. Now I don't want it to be like too bright. So I guess like we could just stick with the yellow and the brown. I'm just gonna do this on my own and then yeah, we're gonna just cut to when I'm done. Okay, Tortimer, shut up. I'm clearly in a rush. All right, we got so much shit in my pockets, in my storage. Oh wow, I literally forgot how many items I have. I gotta bring all this out. I guess I gotta like, I don't know. I really should have thought about what I'm doing first before I started doing it. You know, I feel like that's a great way to live life, but
1 hour later.
oh, look at that. I had a costume change because it's very hot in my room. Here we are back on the island of Blue, and today we are going to be decorating the island of Blue. I don't want to do it in the rain. I'm going to time travel back. Alar, as you can see, I've time traveled back to the proper day, which is the 26th. And yeah, we are going to be doing some decorating, some fun vibes, some slayage, you know? But before that, really quick, once again, I'm so sorry, but I have to do this because like, it's just my vibe. My island is messy as hell and we just need to get into the mess because there is so much shit that I need to just talk about. Here is my attempted murder attempt at Keaton that failed. Fang and Fret are whatever you want to call that, that exists, that is happening. Good for them, I guess. Like, I don't know, Fret's single, so's Fang, but like in front of me. But speaking of flirting, Fret was also seen chatting with Bam, and he is flirting with Bam as well. Fret is wildin'. Good for Fret. But speaking of Bam, Bam is also out here flirting with everybody because he was flirting with Fret, he was flirting with Bubbles. This was all on the same day. Bam, good for you. I don't know. Like, everybody's wilding on this island. That's basically what I have to say. Everybody is just wildin'. Here is Dora, who has left the island. She has come back though. Here's her face. You can see, compare that to Samson. I am telling you, Dora is Samson. Samson is Dora. Dora is just back on the island as Samson, as a disguise, because it's a disguise. Anyways, here's some things right over here. Ignore this decoration. This was me trying out a different format for the entrance, but that clearly flopped. Flora was trying to wave at Quinn, and Quinn just completely ignored her, which, mind you, they were together dating lesbians, but like what's going on there? I guess it's important to note that Flora and Bubbles have been very, very close. They have been very, very buddy with each other, and I think Quinn has kind of caught on to that. As you can see right over here, they are hanging out together again. I feel like Flora is just trying to be friends with Bubbles because Flora is just that girl, you know? She's social, she loves hanging out with everybody, but I feel like Bubbles is trying to do something, and it all came to a halt like literally today. Look, this moment right here is so monumental. I need to replay it. Quinn is waving at Bubbles, and then all of a sudden Flora comes by. Flora runs to Quinn to be like, hey, and Quinn gives Bubbles and Flora both the cold shoulder. She knows there's something going on. She's grilling them. She is grilling those two. She knows there's something going on between them, and she does not want to have any part of it. And speaking of Flora, like, she's kind of a mess because she literally got into a fight with Biscuit as well. Biscuit of all people, she got into a fight with Biscuit, the most unproblematic being on the island. And here's Bubbles being fake as fuck, telling Fang that me and Fang are the two most reliable people. Bubbles is literally one of my enemies. Bubbles has beef with me. Bubbles cussed me out one day. She literally called me ugly and slapped me across the face and threw my sandwich into the river. And she's out here telling Fang that I'm reliable. Shut the fuck up. I see right through your bullshit too. I knew it was a mistake to bring her onto the island, but honestly, I'm living for it. Also, here's Quinn crafting a bird cage. Ignore my doppelganger. I just found that really weird, especially because she's wearing all that. I don't know what she's into, but like, go off, I guess. If your villager is sick and you have a friend over, you can't go into their house. They basically quarantine. I never knew that. Main reason because I don't play with friends. So never knew that. That also happened while I was at FALLBROOK picking up a few items. I just kind of like ran around basically afterwards, and I saw this. So I don't know what's going on there. I'll leave it to the imagination. Y'all can do what you want with that information. I think it's finally time we got into what I'm actually here to do, which is design. Yes, 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 yes. We might as well. As always, I got inspiration because I'm Unoriginal by Origo Alley. Once again, the whole vibes that they have with that like little train track area, taking a lot of inspiration from it. I'm gonna do what I can with it on my island. And all the codes that I'm using as well, because I do have a lot of codes. I guess I should show those off. Here are all the codes that I'm using on the island. Like I said, you may recognize some of them because I did have them on blue. I'm using them again. You can't stop me. We're just gonna get right into it. First things first, I don't even know what I want to do first, but we will figure it out together. I should probably put back the simple panels that I had customized to sort of match the vibe that I'm going for. There's one. Oh, that looks so much nicer now that they actually, you know. Oh, I forgot to take that simple panel with me. Fuck. Do we think this is a vibe? I think it's a vibe. And then we'll put these safety railings back. I customized them to make them brown. I feel like the brown works just because originally I had them as green, but since there's already green on the simple panels, I don't really want to have a lot of green and such because as you can see, the grass also green. So felt like that would be a little weird. Honestly, this might be a bit of an unpopular opinion. I just don't like when everything is all matchy. I feel like people know this about me. It's not even just with Animal Crossing. It's like with life in general. You know, they look at their things and they're like, I want to only use this color, and that color. Like only 3 colors and that's it. I'm not like that. I'm someone who like when I'm decorating, I have no restrictions when it comes to it. I just use whatever color I want and I just do whatever I want because honestly, in my opinion, I don't think there's such things as colors that don't match. I feel like every color can match every color if you try hard enough. You know, it's really just all about like shades and hues and all that scientific stuff. Yeah, but you know, you have people that are like, ew, blue and brown never go together. Blue and brown look horrible. Which first of all, I think that's very offensive because I wear a lot of blue and I have brown skin. So are you saying that I'm ugly? Because I don't think I'm ugly when I wear blue. I think I look quite cute when I wear blue. I mean, anytime someone's like, ew, I think these 2 colors look horrible together. Wisdom, the TikTok creator, comes out of nowhere and proves them wrong, which good for him. I love Wisdom so much. You probably know who he is. He is a very great fashion person on TikTok. I feel like he's just proof that like you can use any color and it'll look good. And I feel like that's why with this island, I kind of want to just say fuck it to like matching shit. I just kind of want to put whatever I want to put and y'all watching just have to deal with it. I'm putting this drink machine here, not because I want to have a vending machine there, but actually, once again, I've seen what Origo Alley did. They use that as like an item to kind of basically they use it as a table. So I want to do that too. Let's just put these cans right up here. Cutes. And then we'll grab another little thing. I have a green bus stop right next to it. So I kind of want to put, again, like one of the yellow storefronts. Do I have a yellow storefront? I don't even know. I wish there was a way to like actually see what's in your pockets instead of just having to like guess. Like, doesn't this look fun? Does it look fun? Genuine question. Does this look fun? I like the yellows. Honestly, the yellow is really fun. I love yellow. I used to hate yellow growing up. I thought yellow was an ugly color and now it's like one of my favorite colors. Okay, so I feel like I'm just gonna focus on this area real quick and we're just gonna work on this area first. So what should I do next? That is a great question. Basically the plan is that I want this area to kind of be, I'm being distracted. Look at these. Oh my God, Gigi running around in a fucking dress with pearls and gloves on. You know, she's got the thigh high heels and everything. Like Gigi, Miss Gigi Good is doing this. Are you fucking kidding me? She's proving once again why she is the baddest girl on the island. She's wearing a pearl necklace. She's wearing heels for sure. It doesn't look like it, but I can assure you she is wearing heels. She's wearing gloves that come all the way up to here. Full face of makeup and she's running around like nothing. Oh my God. RuPaul's Drag Race is quaking when they see her. Speaking of Drag Race, so like that's a great segue. But like, can we talk about Drag Race? Because so much has happened since. There's so much that I need to talk about. But first and foremost, season 14, after 84 years, is finally over. I think we can celebrate together as a society, as a collective, at the fact that we are finally free from RuPaul's grip for now. And season 14 is done. Willow Pill. That's it. That's all I have to say. No, I mean, like, I fucking called it. We all called it. I mean, we all knew. I feel like even if you weren't Team Willow Pill, you knew. You knew she was winning. There's no way she wasn't winning. Honestly, and it was deserved too. I think Willow Pill truly was what Drag Race needed in terms of a new winner. She's just such a breath of fresh air to Drag Race as a whole, and I love her so much. They're just a great winner. Winner Pill, literally Winner Pill. I will say, unpopular opinion, it's one of the best finales in a very long time. I think season 9 still does have the best finale overall. We can all agree on that. Considering that every single finale since season 9 has just been trying to do what season 9 was doing with the whole lip sync SmackDown thing, it was just nice that they finally changed it up. They finally went back to a formula that worked, because this is the same formula as like season 7 and season 8. Basically, they have like the final 3 perform their little numbers. They didn't do a lip sync for the crown back then. So I'm happy with that inclusion. But honestly, I would say like this is a good formula for a finale, because I think queens, when they're able to perform, especially when they're able to do like original songs like they did, I think it's just really fun because it gives the audience a chance to see, you know, their queens perform and such. Yeah, I just thought it was like a really great finale overall. All of the final performances were awesome. Camden's was my personal favorite, but obviously Willow Pill, I would say objectively had the best one. Speaking of Lady Camden being top 2, it's honestly what we deserved. Because I know I've said I'm Team Willow Pill. I love Willow Pill. Willow Pill is the winner. Winner Pill. If Lady Camden had won, I wouldn't have been mad because I really liked Camden as well. I mean, I called it from the beginning. I said that Camden is probably going to go far. I could see her making it to the top 5, and she did. I thought she was gonna place 5th though. Like, I didn't see her in the finale, but I did see her going far. And I was so happy that like she basically came out on top and was like the one to beat. The fact that she was literally the front runner, she was the one with the best stats. She had the most wins, and she was literally the only one who was in the bottom once, which the fact that there was only one queen this season who was in the bottom once and everybody else was in the bottom like 2-3 times, like that just goes to show how chaotic this season went. It's like season 7 all over again, because season 7 was the exact same way. Violet was the only one who was in the bottom once and everybody else was in the bottom twice, right? I know Ginger was and shit. Like, damn. That's literally all I have to say. Just damn. Overall, my review of season 14, it was great. It was fun. It was exciting. I love it. I think it was a slay. Yeah, that's that on that. Season 14's done. That was my review of the season. Literally, we just finished a season and now we're already thinking about the next one. I keep running back and forth because I just keep forgetting items and like, I don't know. I should just grab everything I need and just go from there. But that's a lot of work. I'm not doing that. The hibiscus. Hibiscus. Is it hibiscus? I don't know how to pronounce words. I have already made it very clear that I have beef with the English language. So every time y'all come for me saying like, oh, you pronounced that word wrong, like, I don't care. I hate the English language. The English language is so annoying in general because like, honestly, it is just one of those languages that is like, it's all about the aesthetics. The English language is about the aesthetics. And I think it's finally timed that we admitted that. They just don't care if the word phonetically, is that the right word? I don't even fucking know if the way it spells is correct, because as long as it looks right, that's fine. I feel like English is like one of the only languages that has silent letters. Which, like, what the fuck are silent letters? What is the point of the letter if it's silent? I don't understand. Like, it's weird. English is weird. And to anybody who is learning the language, like, I mean, I don't get it because obviously I've known English all my life, but like, really is a hard language to learn. It's a hard language to speak. And like, I feel like especially there are certain people, you know who they are. It's not y'all watching, y'all wouldn't do this, but like there are people out there that like love to make fun of people who don't speak English, and they're like, oh, your English is horrible. Like, it's time we understand that English is a hard language to speak. People need to be, why am I going on a rant about English? Sorry, I was like having a moment there and then I just ruined it with that. But yeah, we'll table the English speaking language rant for a little later. I want to talk about Drag Race again because literally, like I said, we just finished a season and we are already on to the next season. all winners. Well, it's All Star 7, but you know, All Star 7 is an all winners season. Holy shit. We're finally getting an all winners season. It's been in the talks for like so long. I feel like people have always been saying like, oh, all winners is happening, all winners, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's finally happening. Who's excited? Who's ready? I'm getting distracted. Oh my God. This is the first video in a while that I've recorded. So apologies if I'm all over the place. I literally don't know how to record videos anymore. What was I saying? What was I saying? I don't even know. Okay, so I'm gonna put a piece of fruit here to remind myself to do that. We'll put that there. And then I think what I'm going to do, I should probably go and grab a flower. We'll plant a flower, we'll plant the bush. And then I think that's like that little area kind of sorted out. Which flower do I want to grab? I planted all my flowers on the beach, so I literally don't remember which ones were which. I'm gonna try to get a yellow mum. And if my memory serves me correctly, I believe this is a yellow mum. Is this a yellow mum? Oh my God, it was. Whoa. Oh my God, I am smart. Who would have thunk? Anyways, yes, back to, I'm gonna grab this. All Star 7 is finally happening. All Winners is finally happening. The cast? Can we talk about the cast and how legendary it is? Can you say legendaric? Like it's a good cast. I am so excited for everybody there. I am a little interested to know why the cast is so small because apparently there are 12 episodes. So I don't have kits, hang on. My guess is that possibly there's gonna be no eliminations. I'm thinking it's gonna just be they compete for like, you know, the win every episode, and then it's like a top 2 lip sync, and then it goes on from there, and then they just crown somebody right at the end, and they're basically competing for wins. I think that would be fun. It'd be interesting to see a season with no eliminations. That seems interesting to me. I'm quite intrigued overall, like I said. I am excited for the season. I think the season's gonna be fun. I don't have a custom design to put on here, so I'm just gonna do that and then do it later. Who am I rooting for? I think it is very obvious that I am team Jinx Monsoon. Duh. I'm team Monet Exchange as well. I team Monet, Jinx, Shay, and Jada. And also Raja. But also Evie and also Vivian. Like, I really like the cast overall, like I said. But yeah, I think if I had to choose a top 4, it would be, who would it be? Because like, I want to say it would be, you know, Jinx, Monet, Shay, and Jada. But then like also Raja. I want Raja in the top 4 too, because I love Raja. Are you kidding me? Raja is amazing too. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Who? I guess like I'm just going to line this area up with some fences real quick. 1, 2, yes. And I think that's like this little area. Figure it out. How fun. Hopefully, I haven't even put the ramp down. I don't even have the kit for the ramp. I guess I should do that first. So real quick, we are going to grab that and do that. The stone staircase is the only incline in my opinion. Also the natural run, but like the stone staircase. The stone staircase, in my opinion, like I said, I think that's the only one that looks good. It's the only one I use because it's the only one I like. I'm sorry to any red steel stairs fans and to any wooden stairs fans. I used to use the wooden ones back on Wendell when I was doing like cottage core, but like I wasn't a fan of them. I had them all over my island, but I hated them. They looked ugly in my opinion. They weren't ugly. No, they were ugly. I'm gonna stand my ground. I thought they were ugly. If you don't think they're ugly, good for you. But I thought they were ugly and I'm not sorry about it. All right, hopefully it will fit. Yes, okay, thank God. That's all I was worried about, that it was gonna be like, no, here we go, why? Oh, right, tutorials. Ugh. I love contributing to society all by myself. Animal Crossing teaches you that if you want to get shit done, you have to do it yourself. I'm going to time travel to tomorrow so we can actually see the incline in action. All right, welcome back. Ooh, this is cute so far. I feel like it'll look a lot cuter once the weeds and everything actually grow in. But for now, I think it's cute. I might replace some of the weeds. I might replace these weeds right over here with wheat fields. Actually, now that I've said that out loud, I want to do that real quick. Hang on. Let me grab some wheat fields. Hopefully I have enough wheat fields. I'm going to grab 2 because I want to have 2 just to kind of bounce it out. I don't like when there's only 1 wheat field. I feel like the wheat field items, like there has to be more than 1 in an area because just like the single square, I don't know, like just the single square alone just looks sad. And now I'm like looking over here and I'm like, something needs to be put here too. I'm thinking a tree. I'm gonna go grab a tree. Is my baby boy home? Wait, he's home. Wait, we have to interact. Y'all haven't actually met him yet. Here he is on the island. He replaced Dora's house. He's all the way up on the top where he belongs. Here he is. You're welcome to come over anytime, especially if I'm home and awake. Slay. Slay. We love a meaningful introduction. Here's his house. It's cute. I preferred his house in New Leaf though. His exterior, not the biggest fan of it. I like the colors. I just don't like the cabin vibe. So I feel like when I go to like renovate his house, I'll probably zhuzh it up and like change it to, let's be honest, I'm going to change it to the Zen exteriors because even on a brand new island, I'm still going to be using only the Zen exteriors because I just like them. I just like them. What can I say? With that out of the way, we have like the main part done, and honestly, I'm gonna say it right now, this was probably the easy part because I knew exactly what I wanted to do here and it's done. But now when we come up here, like I said, I am inspired by Origo Ali, and what they did is they had like this little area, and then as soon as you walk up there's like a little train track thing. So basically we're gonna add like a little train track thing to the thing. No, but honestly, like it kind of works because it does remind me of like, you know, back when I used to be in like my hiking era, which is coming again very soon because summertime is soon approaching. I used to go on a lot of hikes. Yeah, and like the area that I would hike in, it would be like this really big hill with like stairs. It's really cool. And then like once you climb up all the stairs and you make it to the top, there's like an abandoned, it's not an abandoned train track, but it's like it's barely used. And the train tracks just looked really cool. If you're a cop, please stop listening. You're not supposed to walk along those tracks. It is illegal, but sometimes I do it, not for long, not for very far, but I do it sometimes because it's fun. I'm allowed to have fun, okay? So right away, like I said, I want to have like a little train platform right over here. So we're going to put these ones here. Once again, like I said, these codes, it's all from the same creator. So there's literally going to be one code in the description. As always, people always ask me what codes do I use. Once again, I never respond because I'm scared of talking to people. If you're ever wondering, it's in the description. Codes are in the description. Honestly, like I don't have an exact idea. Once I like get it down, you know, today I'll figure out everything and then I'll be more comfortable. I will show off the vision real quick though. So basically, you can kind of see it in the background what I'm planning. So you have this ramp right over here that walks up, and then basically I kind of want like this train track to be sort of like a path, and this path just goes on further down, yada yada. But then over here, again, you can kind of see it. I want to have like another giant lake because I think giant lakes are fun and great. Yeah, I know I have one on FALLBROOK, but honestly, do y'all even remember that I have a lake on FALLBROOK? Even sometimes I forget because that lake is just covered by everything. You can't see it. Even if you like intentionally look at the lake, you can barely see it. So I feel like for this island, I definitely want to try to have the lake be more of a focal point on the island, something you can actually see on FALLBROOK. Even though that was the first thing I did, it felt like an afterthought. It felt like I wasn't actually, why am I in here? Yeah, it felt like I wasn't actually intending on having a thing on there, and then I just did. So on this island, I plan on having a lake once again, and hopefully it can make the lake a little bigger because I would like to have a lot of water on this island considering the island's name is blue, but also because this is a trick. I don't know if it's like fully confirmed, but it does work for me. I remember hearing about it a very long time ago. I don't remember from where, but if you have a lot of water on your island, say like a giant lake or lots of rivers and stuff, it does help with the item lag. And as somebody who loves to clutter their island and use a lot of items, which you can probably tell from FALLBROOK, it does help with the lag. I will say that. If I didn't have that giant lake in the center of FALLBROOK, my island would probably lag a lot more than it does. And it does lag anyways. How did Bam get up here? Bam, you're literally trapped. Oh no, you're not trapped up here yet. Oh, I went to get a tree. Oh my God, I did. I said I was gonna get a tree and then I saw Biscuit's house and I went inside Biscuit's house and I just completely forgot to grab the tree.
Tomorrow.
All right. Okay. I have a bit of a story to tell y'all. If you watched my channel for a very long time, you probably know where I'm going with this. Basically, here's the gist. I stopped recording because I felt like I just needed a break, you know, I had to go pee, had to go eat, blah, blah, blah. And then I came back and I realized that like I didn't want to record anymore. So I stopped recording and I was like, I'll just come back tomorrow. But then later that night, I realized I wanted to keep decorating. So I did record a bit of it early on, but then afterwards, inspiration just kind of struck. So I just kept decorating and decorating and decorating. And then the next day came, today, this morning, and I just kept decorating and decorating and decorating. And then I recorded bits and pieces of it here and there. I did a lot, but honestly, there wasn't really a lot of footage in order to make like a full rest of the video. So we're just gonna cut. This is a transition piece to go from what you last saw to where I am now. And where I am now is that my entrance is completely done, including the resident services area. So we're just gonna give a final tour and we're just gonna go from there because honestly, this is the problem with me as a YouTuber. I need to record, but I don't like recording. I like playing the game on my own. I think this is just proof right now that I need to start doing speed builds again, so that way I don't have to talk and record at the same time every now and then, because honestly, this entire thing could have just been a speed build. Oh well, bygones be bygones. I'm stalling. This is the entrance. This is what you saw me working on earlier in the video. I think overall it turned out very cute, very fun. I'm actually really happy with it. I don't have plans to tear it down anytime soon. Oop, there's a little spoiler over there of what's to come. I'm so out of breath. Oh my God, COVID really fucked me up. That's the other reason. Talking at the same time is very tiring now. So this is what happens when you come up the ramp. We have these nice little train tracks. I did a lot of this on my own, so I'm just showing off what I've done so far. Luckily, it's not actually a lot that I've done. Like we have this area over here, but this kind of just ends. But you can probably see my plans for what I'm doing. Like I said, I want these train tracks to just keep going down. And then this nice little path, like that entire area over there is going to be a lake, a giant lake. This is that side sorted out. Very cute, very fun. Once again, very inspired by Orgo Ali. You can probably tell. And yeah, coming this way, I have some footage of it and like it was probably playing in the background earlier of me working on like this little area. And honestly, I did all of this today, which is so funny. I did all of this today early morning. And I feel like this really is a summary of the vibe that I'm trying to go for. I don't remember which account I was inspired by. I was once again inspired by an account. The post will be up on screen right now, just so if you're curious, you can really see the inspiration specifically right over here with this little area and this little path and then this area over here. I feel like this is kind of the vibes that I really want to go for with blue, which once again, yes, it's very similar to FALLBROOK. I don't care, but here it is. Overall, I think it's very cute, very fun. And one thing that I really want to point out is I think for this island, the other thing that I really want to try to do is limit my code uses. Originally, I was planning on doing like a completely codeless island. I didn't want to use any custom designs. Obviously, that's since changed, but as you can see, I've still tried to tone down the codes here and there. Like there's just like few pieces everywhere, but like I still tried to use the in-game paths. And the main reason is honestly, I just want to be able to hear my footsteps as I run around the island. I feel like every single tile on FALLBROOK is covered by custom designs and it feels weird. So for this island, I really just want to try to embrace the game itself. I'm still going to clutter up my island. I'm just going to try to not use as many custom designs as I was. Hopefully all of that made sense. I'm pretty sure it did. I'm just insecure. That's the island so far. I'm actually really happy with this. Now that we're a month into this island, I can confidently say that resetting was a great idea because this is basically what I wanted to do with original blue, but the only problem was resident services was just too damn close. It was literally like right where I was standing basically. Now that resident services is kind of in like a more perfect spot, I feel like it just all works a lot better. I see that balloon. I'm ignoring it on purpose to piss y'all off. That's the island. That's what I've done so far. Hope y'all like it. Hope it's fun. Hopefully next time I'll actually try to record every single thing that I do so y'all can see the whole creative process. Like I said, I feel like with this era of the channel, we're probably going to go back to a lot more speed builds than usual because I really just want to try to like get back into the game. And a part of that is just me playing by myself and being very quiet. So yeah, that's all I have today. That is the end of the video. Do I have any final notes to leave you off on? No. Okay, like y'all, I'll probably like edit it, but like so much drama happened as I was fucking building this. First and foremost, Fang and Gigi got into a fight, and you can see in the background Gigi's smiling happy. She's a menace. She was happy as hell to cuss Fang out. And he was pissed off. Like clearly Gigi said something that struck a nerve. And then 5 minutes later, bam, comes out of nowhere and attacks Gigi and basically defends Fang. And now all of a sudden Gigi's mad. Oh my god. Y'all, my fucking island is a mess. I love it here.